So yeah, just see. Yeah, so I've been really busy with a lot of things, and I haven't been giving myself a break. So yeah, I've been just something I'm actually we've been working on some paintings, and for a while we just can't get. I haven't been giving myself so yeah, actually we've been working on some paintings, and yeah, sorry. Apparently one of the windows is but yeah, tonight we'll be playing something that I really love since way back when. Come on, let me just so yeah, sorry about that. I thought I would monitor the sound. I'm running some really dodgy way of doing this. Well, 10 last minute. See if it works. And we'll monitor the sound. So yeah, we are gonna be playing. Yeah, I am gonna be playing. And this is like one of my favorite games. I managed to get really far in this game, but I never really finished it. I don't remember. These are very hard to find, but I figured that if I'm gonna do this, I might as well just looking at a bit. And so if there's any problem, just let me know in the chat. And let's get the show going, I guess.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, the symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
I really love the styling really one of those old detective movies, and
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the
adjust the volume for my voice, and because apparently it is very low. Let's see. Okay, that should do it, I think.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
See for reverse camera view, okay.
Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
So this is a very cool way of them giving like backstories to things. You pick up a newspaper or something and they will kind of give you a flashback.
Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the
You
mind
gotta
to
admit
close down,
the
treat in on
slang
itself.
or the way they
We
talk
try to
is
find
just
ways
so
to unlock the mind again.
interesting.
A combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
All right, so we finished that
Jeez.
that flashback.
Cole, come take a look at this.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
So apparently our partner just
I tell
called
you, I'm
us.
jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
So I'm guessing since it was kind of messy, there's some proof of murder going around. So I guess it's not really planned. You know what? Let's just continue looking around a bit more. Okay, so trying to get used to the controls here and I have to say, for such an old game, really does look good. Still, I mean, it holds up, you know. Can I climb? No, you can't climb. What else can we see? I remember something. I mean, I've done this before, so I kind of remember what to look for. Aha. Alright,
Ralph,
so
something
there's
on
a
the
reflection of a gun.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Okay, so I remember there is some sort of a down pipe that we could climb. There you go.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Oh, maybe not this one.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Wait, so if the reflection is there, so it's on this roof. Okay, my bad. There you go. And so the gun should be there. Yeah.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired.
2 rounds fired.
Instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Alright, so mother of pearl grapes.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alright, so let's just get back to the car.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
Still
You'd rather
pointing
round up drunks
there.
than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day
Feel
without the
like there's
captain's foot up
still
my
more
ass.
to find.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
there is another issue because so the way I'm monitoring the sound, I don't want the mic to pick up the game music. It's currently on the speakers right now, so I can't really hear that. Can't really hear the
Wake up, Cole.
clue chime in. There's a chime that happens whenever you do find a clue. So that's one of the chime if I'm not wrong. I can still hear a bit of the game sounds, but
Wake up,
like
Cole.
really mild. Drive. Install. Set as destination. Police business, you are coming through. Missile ammo, learn to shoot.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Well,
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole.
I
You see
do
it on
not
there?
remember the number of the gun, but we just have to look for pearl grips, I guess. Walnut grip, Altamont grip. Let's see. Ivory grip, walnut, pearl grip. Is this what we're looking for? Yeah, most likely.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Seems a bit too happy, though.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Okay, let's go through this apartment, set current destination, and we can just go there and just. Oh no! I seem to remember there's a way to make your partner drive, but that's fine. Whoa!
Back, we're going the
Okay.
wrong way.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they to get caught.
Sounds like
2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Handcuffs, move like oh. Well, let's just see whether we can come from the back. Okay. So according to the game, doors with golden okay. Right. Hey there, you with the trash in your hand. Cooperate with Los Angeles Clean City scheme. Yeah, man, Daud, thanks for watching. And yes, we're talking about cars from the 1940s apparently, so must be really bad to drive back then. Okay, so Schroeder is in apartment number 2.
Apartment 2.
Cool. Not bad for a detective, right? Let's see. So this is apartment 3. And this is apartment 2. Okay.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Who?
You're out of your mind.
So intense.
Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, okay.
You ready, tough guy?
Alright. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and block. Okay, block, alright. Punch, block. Punch, alright. Block.
Prancing around and hit me.
Oh, you didn't see that coming, right? Okay. Yep. Up. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh!
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Why don't you help? Okay.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Let's see. Artie Rosenberg, Kaplan, Frank Greer, no, but we don't see any. Was it Scooter?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
So I guess we are calling it in. But obviously something is amiss. And we're heading into another flashback.
fucking sons of bitches. Get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Ouch. Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Cheeky. Right. If I'm not mistaken, we are heading into our first gunfight. Yeah. And here we are.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Oof. Okay, let's see whether I'm good at this. Alright. Oh.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't
Have control to exit cover. Alright, control.
Backup will be here soon. There. Light him
Have
up.
control.
Stay down.
Cut your hand. In the shoulder. Alright.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Okay, didn't do that
Lieutenant
too bad.
Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Another
This
flashback.
kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso. A quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps.
we
I'll
gotta
head
run
him
him.
off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley!
Oh, bro.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
And where you gonna go, fat man? Oh.
I won't tell you again,
That's
Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Oh.
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right
Alright.
now.
Give
it up, Wendell.
Let's go.
Stay the hell away from me.
Alright. Oh. Oh man, that wasn't cool.
Ask for it. There's no way I'm going back inside.
Come back here, come back here, come back here. Oh, oh.
I've done my time.
Oh, that was close.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
I guess you're gonna squeeze it.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oh, oh, ah, okay.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Alright. Okay, I'll let you have that. Okay, for an exchange. Oh. Oh. Still cool. Oh, no longer.
What you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso's gonna get into trouble. Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
No shit, Sherlock.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, crowded street.
Something shining on the
I've seen
floor.
everything.
Alright. Okay. See what we got here. So there is a tendency of missing clues in the game, and I have to admit my previous run was not perfect. And so we're just gonna try to see what we can get without missing anything. Cigaletta, apartment 5, pearl earrings, retail price 52.50. It's been a bomb back then. Payments been okay. Okay, Bank of Arcadia. Okay, cool. Layaway park voucher. Okay.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
So she had $8 left.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Okay. Dead. Alright, let's see what's here. Nothing. Really? Nothing. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing left. Right focus and all that. But I remember, yeah, there you go.
Shell cases. These look like 32s.
So, oh, by the way, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets shot. They drop the casings here.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Okay. So, Clovis Galleta. Brown eyes, brown hair, age 27, female. Shoe store clerk, eyewitness to the murder of Everett Gage.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Alright, so this part of the game is where we figure out whether they are lying or not. So, they actually did this motion capture, if I'm not wrong, to detect the movements. And at the moment, she is looking up a lot, which kind of tells me that she's lying. So we can also use our intuition. So I am thinking right now that we should doubt.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be
incorrect.
taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
Oof.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Ooh, okay, so as you can see,
Get out right now.
the world's worst detective is at work. Failed the first question.
But I won't say another word to you.
Fine. Is there anything else that we could use to tell?
this is going to help us.
Alright. So that's private. To be honest, I'm a little bit clueless at this point.
Please tell me what's going on.
Let's see, so man got shot. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, so think this is going to be tough.
It doesn't appear
See
to be
the shoe
connected.
size? Don't seem to be connected. Cool, okay, fine. Okay, don't seem to be able to do anything else. And she's not responding anymore. Let's just take a look at that. A weird cut again. So no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
I've seen people like you, but I
Uh-huh. By pure luck.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Zero 1138.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Alright, locations. Set as destination. Let's just see if there's anything we can think of. Shooting, they will bomb. Alright, okay, that's about it. People involved. Average gauge. So it's called okay. Very odd. So he did not. I don't see his name picking up the payments. But that makes sense because he's the boss and all. Let's see. Time to drive. Yeah. Police business. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me all.
Oh!
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed
My
with
bad.
bedside manner.
Let's see where's this gun store that we're looking at. Eaglesons? Yeah. Sporting goods, eh? Sporting goods.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, cool. We got another place to go. Kinda wonder if we can commandeer another card. When done with. Yeah, Hartfields. Edgar Kalu.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Something tells me that is the guy.
Son of
All
a
right,
bitch.
yeah.
Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
I mean, you gotta be really fit to be a cop back then.
Kalu, get back here! Lock him up and throw away the key.
Where's that goddamn...
He's supposed to shoot at him? Him?
Oh, shut.
I think we'll take the... Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, world's worst detective at work.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll
I
buzz
wonder
him
if we
for
can
you.
actually chase after him way before everything. Right. Okay,
Son of a
cool.
bitch! Go, Cole,
Ideas?
go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
So we know now that we can't shoot him. Sorry, that was my food.
Kalu, get back here!
What are we supposed to shoot?
You're real
Which actually says we can shoot.
Stop or I will shoot!
Oh, right.
I survived the war.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking
Ooh, we are gonna get the questions, guy.
I am young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Modicum of violence.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I got you, guy.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Let's see.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You know what? Let's use intuition this time. Remove the answer. Okay. So is he lying or is he telling the truth? Let's go with lying.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Okay.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Ooh, little bit racist. Nebbishes? I think we gotta check that out. Maybe I'm wrong. Awfully calm.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? You're gonna use intuition again. Okay, I'm gonna go with doubt.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs.
Just a little bit of
right
pressure and
I hope for your sake,
everything
the
comes
jury
out.
can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
May God have mercy on you. May God have mercy on all of us.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Fantastic. We have another half an hour. What do we think? Do we want to go for another? Oh, okay. Right. Pass. Sound investigative technique. service weapon proficiency, peak physical conditioning, chain interrogation instinct. Okay, cool. I mean, we did shoot the guy in the first run. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why, you war heroes always so modest. I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Right.
Come on, Phelps.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
Exit. Exit.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Well, you don't see that every day. Bronco.
There he says he'll
Hand,
sit.
I got a hard
Only if I guarantee he walks. The only reason some people get lost in
There's the
thought
guy.
is because they're
I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
How did he get to the car before me? Let's see. Trusty handbook. Locations. Current destination. Set.
Can you drive to this one?
Yeah,
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Our friend here doesn't seem to want to talk to the cops. Kinda understandable.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Okay, so I guess that's kind of a clue to say that he doesn't like to get pushed around too much.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Clues.
Brand name might
Insta-heat.
give us something to go on.
Alright. What else do we see?
How's the world looking?
Oof.
Victim.
That's some
looks
kind of
to
an
have lost
interior.
A lot of blood.
Got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. I guess.
Okay.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Riverside Slaughterhouse. Okay, cool. Maybe that's the location that we can go to. And there's nothing else. Okay. Oh, we got another clue there. We have an Adrian Black.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
What does look a bit scary though. Genuine leather. Male blue. Oh yes. I wonder if it's gonna come useful later. You know what? It's cool. Stencil.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay. Oh.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
There's nothing much to say.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Direct eye contact. I'm gonna believe this.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
All right.
When you saw the blood,
I believe
was it
it's
wet,
there.
bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Oh.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet.
All right.
Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help.
I remember you looking left and
Contact
right.
your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head
We're
over
going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
I guess we're gonna go see the wife. First, we set up location. Black residence. Let's see what else do we know. Nate Wilkie, the guy who found the thing. The guy who found the situation. Adrian Black, the guy that is missing at the moment. F. Morgan, Mrs. Black. Alright. Loose. Yeah, we got a pipe and everything. Alright. That's gone.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, man.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Hola.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out.
Seems very honest. Window.
Not sure this means much. Optimistic, Cole.
Then why do you make it sound like there's a clue? Alien is Fontaine.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Maybe she smokes.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Another Kavanaugh's lighter.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Guess we'll be making a call. Nothing on the fridge. Oh, it's the heat.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Guaranteed for 10 years. Hot water 24 hours a day. Must have been a big deal back then. No opening doors, I guess. Picture of her alone. You would think that when you're married, you would have like a couple photos or something. Get them out. Oh, they sleep in separate bedrooms.
This must be Adrian's.
Yep, Stenzel.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
I think shit has been on the rocks for a while. To my Adrian, lovesick and lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling Nicole. Oh shit!
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Mr. Adrian Black, who looks like Drew Carey. Oh, this does not look good.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Well, this is all out in the open, so she must know, right? Another Kavanaugh's lighter. Okay. I mean, she has got to know. Let's see. So, where is this one? Oh. Okay.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
There you go. Right. Oh, there you go. And that's our missing pipe.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
How is that even possible? I wonder if Mrs. Black actually has somebody else. That's right. Nothing in the shed. Seems to be dealing with it well, and we're supposed to go and make a phone call. So as you can see on the mini map, there is a symbol of a telephone booth thingy. So back in the day, you don't have a handphone, so game work.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Let's see if our partner can say anything.
What do you think?
I have a feeling we haven't gotten the whole story from the Black's family home. We should head back there.
Good.
I'm all right now, Detective.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Okay. So far, those are definitely
Did
the
your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Yeah, I do not doubt her on this
So
as well.
nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Oh, interesting.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I don't doubt her at all.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Let's ask her about Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
She knows something.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We'll keep you informed.
We didn't get that one right.
Please do, Detective.
Should have said lie because you know she has access to the whole house. I mean, come on, dude. World's worst detective, right? Yeah. So I guess the only other place that we can go to is Kavanaugh. Okay, hang on. Train ticket. Let's go to Seattle. He's trying to get to. I don't think it's that, and I think he's trying to go to Seattle, and the next place that we can go to is Kavanaugh Spa. We're gonna make him drive.
That's the cop in the newspaper.
Apparently not.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Chairman J. Parnell Thomas of New Jersey opens an inquiry into possible communist penetration of the Hollywood film industry. The committee is seeking to determine if Red Party members have reached the screen with subversive
I do remember something about this game, and it is really about the hidden cars.
I want to emphasize at the outset of these hearings that the fact
If we got this right,
American activities is
at least I
investigating
think I
alleged
remember.
communist influence and infiltration in the moving picture industry must not be
There
considered
should be.
or interpreted as an attack on the industry itself. Nor should our investigation be interpreted as an attack on the majority of persons associated with this great industry. I have every confidence that the vast majority of movie workers are patriotic and loyal Americans.
A long list of prominent motion picture
So they have like hidden cars around town, and most of the time it's nearby all gas stations around town. So yeah, I thought we were at one just now. That's cool because I guess we're going to see more. As long as I'm driving around and not
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
let us get to this and let's see whether we can get this ended. Time for some police work. Whoa!
Easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
And you were doing so well. Yep, one broken hit. Oh!
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you present.
Okay. I remember something about having some
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th
costing
and Saris. Any unit
thing
to
that
handle,
happens at
code
the
2,
end of
identify.
the case.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Oof. So that's not gonna get far.
Give it up now. Make it easy on
Oh.
yourself. Get the hell away from me.
This guy is fit and I wasn't running.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
I think this is one of those that I should really just shoot. Yep. It's really not kicking in. Maybe I should just...
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what? How long do you think you can hold out?
Nah, I'm sorry, man. One and done. So I guess we're back on the case.
You're behind the wheel.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Why don't you buy me a
someone?
drink?
Waitress.
You know Frank Morgan?
Another spoon.
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
And yet you're not gonna ask about Adrian Black?
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races
Frank
on
Morgan?
Saturday.
Who's asking?
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown, one said,
Oh, wrong guy.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna
Morgan,
say that he lies.
You were there. And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Oh, all right. So it was that receipt for the live hog, right?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Yep, the train ticket is still there, so he's lying.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is? That's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
What? That's not right. I mean, if the ticket is still here, then you won't be able to.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
Man. You know what? Let's just use intuition for this. So he's definitely lying, but we just don't know what the answer is.
We have you for aiding and abetting a criminal conspiracy. Do you want me to come up with some other charges, Morgan?
We bought a small hog and put it in the trunk. We got to the rail yard. I cut the pig's throat and drained the blood into a bucket. Splashed the blood all around the car. Adrian hit the pig a couple of times with the pipe to make the pipe look convincing.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
I think Belly screwed up and we didn't get the second question correct. So it is time for
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
problem is just keeping that right distance.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Okay. Dipping. You're gonna be my cover.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, indeed. Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan? Oh, oh. Did you find it stopping? Right.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on it.
See? Morgan's in door 2.
Apartment 2.
Previous apartment was also apartment 2, so like I'm seeing
All right, let's pay our friend a visit.
I wonder if everything is gonna be like an apartment 2. This is 1, 2.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black?
Oh, man.
PD, give yourself up now. I knew it. Phelps, go after him. I'll try and hit him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Really? You're gonna run?
There's no point running, Adrian.
Holy shit, this guy is fit.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Where did he go? Alright.
It's over, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Oh, wow, okay. So we got 13 out of 14 clues. We missed one. Oh, question correct was 11 out of 13. I think that wasn't that bad. Vehicle damage was 782. But I think all in all, it has been quite great. Okay, anyway, so I think we are gonna hold it around here. So that has been great. For thank you, Daud, for being around. And I know this is a little bit of a last minute thing, but I just wanted to do something fun. If you like this, please do subscribe. It will really help with the numbers. Please do like or comment as well, because then I'll be making more of it. We still have a lot of cases to work on, and if there's any other games that we can try, do let me know. But for now, that is really me, Kinyao, signing off.